Okay, I'm doing a review of leather-bound, wide-margin King James Version Bibles. This one's going to be on the Hendrickson Bible, large print, black genuine leather, wide-margin Bible. Now, just off the top, first impressions, this Bible is massive. It is huge. It's roughly the size of a sheet of notebook paper. There is some hangover on the notebook paper. You know, it's not taking up the whole notebook paper, but almost as big as the sheet of notebook paper. And it is thick. I'm just telling you right now, this is a big old Bible. It almost has like a dictionary feel. You ain't gonna be flinging this Bible around when you're preaching or anything. This is a Hendrickson Slimline, regular King James, without the wide margins. And you can see it's basically two of them combined, much wider, much taller. It's the size of a regular ink pen. So I mean, it's a big one. You got yourself a big Bible. I do like the fact though that it's not squared off like some Bibles, like this Allen Bible. It kind of has that more of a square look as opposed to the rectangular look. I like the rectangular Bibles myself. Now this is a heavy one, and it may just be that I'm used to a smaller Bible, and that might just be kind of why it's a initial turn off. But that was my initial reaction, was like, what the heck? I don't like that. It's too big. I don't like that, how it's got the large print wide margin Bible printed on the spine. I think that takes away from the elegance of it myself. Personal opinion. I would rather it say Holy Bible, King James Version, Hendrickson. Just my personal opinion. It is genuine leather. This is not the bonded leather version. However, it's glossy. It's not very supple. It's not going to roll up like some of the other Bibles. It's pretty stiff. It feels like a bonded leather cover. If you're familiar with bonded leather, that's what it feels like. It's not as elegant as these other ones I'm reviewing. However, it's cheaper. This was, excuse me, this was $54 with shipping included free off of Discount Bible online. So it's huge. The binding, it's not sewn, it's glued down. It's just one piece of paper that extends all the way across. It is Smith sewn, so it's not just glued. Smith sewn. It has the epistle dedicatory in the front, and then it just goes right into the text. And it does have a table of contents. Right into the text. Now, I'll tell you what, I saw a review online where somebody was making a point that it looks like it's copied and pasted from different Bibles because the font is different. I mean, you have almost like not a Times New Roman, but, you know, that kind of, maybe even Times New Roman font. And then you have something more contemporary. And online, I thought, you know, that's going to clash. It's not going to look good together, but it looks fine. It really, in person, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. This Bible, the font is a pleasure to read. You know, I say this. I said before that the 390 local church publisher was my favorite to read as far as font goes, but this one may even exceed that. Let's just look at an open view of it. That's the bookmark. Good margins. I like how it has the headings over here in the corner. Makes it easier to find where you're going. You don't have to go to the middle like some versions. It does have the end of the verse references. I'm not sure if it has translator notes. Actually, haven't seen any in this particular Bible. But it does have the end of the verse references. It may have translator notes, but if it does, they are sparse. This is, unlike the other ones that I have, a red letter Bible. And the red lettering is very nice. I tell you, this Bible right here is a pleasure. It's a pleasure to read. If you just were going to have a Bible that just sat on your table all the time, this might be the one. But because you're ideally, I guess, going to be carrying it with you, I don't know. It's heavy. It's heavy and big. You don't have line pages in the back. You do have a concordance. But you have, articles in the back about, the parables, not articles, but listings of different things. Here you go. That's what's in the back. So, pretty cool. Harmony of the Gospels. Concordance is pretty big as far as any of the Bible concordances go. I don't know. It may even be 100 pages. Maybe even a little more than 100 pages, but it's pretty big. Then you go straight into the maps after the concordance. Nice glossy, really pretty maps. And after that, you don't have no note pages. It's just the back cover, or the back paper that the cover's glued to. You got the back one. So that's it. A single bookmark. It looks blue, but it's really black in person. It's just my camera. Not very elegant. Okay, I mean, it's fine, but I'm saying not very elegant as in comparison to, now this is kind of setting the bar really high, but this is oh my gosh, it smells like leather, a Minister's Bible by Holman, but this Bible has its issues, and I made a review on that. So there you go. That is the Hendrickson wide margin, huge, basically almost the size of a sheet of notebook paper. Almost the size of a sheet of notebook paper. That's my first impression when I got this Bible was, man, that Bible is huge. Okay. Line up the corner down here. Okay. See. Barely over the top. Maybe a 1/4 inch on the side. So almost the size of a sheet of notebook paper. It's kind of a standard size pen. It's a big old Bible. It's a big boy. Now my fingers are kind of stubby, so I just say get a piece of paper. Realize you're going to have a Bible basically that big. It's pretty thick, and see if that's something that is feasible to you. It's pretty heavy. Other than that, I like it. I really, really like the font. It's beautiful font. Pages seem to be thick. I don't think they'll bleed through bad. Really good. I like the red letter. So hope that helps. Holman, wide margin, King James Version, genuine leather.